Hello. How are you guys doing? Doing good? Doing good? I'm doing all right. You know, it's a good day, all things considered. Okay, it's a little bit of a weird day. Austin's in lockdown as of tonight, so that's a thing. And I was like, you know what? A little stressy, but you know it'll be fine. I'm gonna read some Homestuck. I'll just go ahead and tweet about it, and then it's like, Andrew Hussey wants to know your location. Because apparently the actual official Homestuck account has tweeted at me now, and I don't know what to do with that. Your ticker says art. Did I not change the ticker? Did I forget to press the button again? These are things that I would do. Cool. Is that the thing? Oh, it does say Quickie Art Stream. Why does it say Quickie Art Stream when I changed it? That's rad. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of Homestuck. We're gonna do a little bit of Hollow Knight. I forgot to get the thing to plug in the controller for Hollow Knight, so I'm just on top of my shit tonight. I'm off my shits tonight. Homestuck. Silvano, thank you for the 9 months of support. Real life Homestuck starts for tomorrow for me. I see. How far am I into Hollow Knight? 15 hours. Homestuck for some reason has a thing on. So, I will find that cable when we get to that part. Hopefully it won't be important. It will be important. Fake Wizards, thank you for the 7 months of support. We're just gonna have a good time. Anyway, so for some of you, you may not have seen, some of you did. I did a reading with the For Fans, By Fans podcast, people, place, thing, those good people, Cassie. And we got a little bit farther than what we had on stream so far. So I was thinking we got two different ways we can handle this. One, we can read from where I was at, or we can read from where we ended up getting to the last time. So let me go ahead and pull up the screen region on where we were, and then you guys can try and figure that out. Cassie's fully ahead of me at this point, yeah. Does anyone know what page she's on? Where did we get to last time? All right, so this is where I was last time. And then on the combination stream, so 3,649. And then with For Fans, By Fans, we got up to 3,683. So, you know, I'm dragging down her, like, pages per minute. Anytime I'm on there, I just, like, stall out the stream quite a bit. It has been uploaded to After Hours. I don't think you read anything important in the... But this guy... His eyes, though. Start stream. So, I've got the two options. 3683, where everyone's got to go by. She's stalling herself now. It's an infection. I'm getting everyone to do it now. Where they just start, like, daving... Pick up from here? Yeah, I think I should just pick up from here. Because I can, like, try and pretend to be shocked about the shit that I've already seen. But I've already seen it, so it's not gonna quite work. Where the fuck is that cable? Oh, it's over there. Never mind, we're good. Is this an art stream or Homestuck? I tricked you. It's not. Edit with paint. I should send them this. Because they sent "Oh Worm" in response to me. And maybe Andrew Hussey wants this. I don't know. Maybe he'll enjoy it. Yeah, I need to make sure that this doesn't say art. I'm sorry it did that. It spelled Homestuck wrong. It's sort of an art stream. Yeah. First, you request that everyone settles down. That squat little fellow mediates between the two bickering parties, patching up Liv's missing eye. She's nothing if accustomed to decades of repair work and quickly resumes her plucky demeanor. Ima says she thinks Hussey found you via For Fans, By Fans. Yeah, that's, yeah. You should have Ima stream Homestuck with you sometime. I'm totally down for that, to be honest. We met up when she was down here in Texas, and I was like, dude, if you ever want to do like a fucking Homestuck stream with me. Yeah, we could do that. You then, in a most leaderly way, ask Liv to pilot the enormous battleship. She will now be known as Captain Tyler. When you have Hussey on as a guest stream, I don't think he likes to go on like other people's things. Hussey likes to just kind of do his own thing, and hang out and be an e-boy now. I don't know if he likes to go on other people's things. I think he just, yeah. Toby, you have a good one. She little fires the ship down to everything, to something more manageable for small bunny captain. Everyone is impressed. So also, I should say, like, there's two different versions of his eye lasers. We learned this last time. He's got a eye laser that makes things green, that makes them big. Green big, red small. Nick, 124 gift subs, counting the one you just did. Did you check your Twitter replies? Is there more to it now? Is there more now? Tell me. I'm afraid to check Twitter for just every reason now. And that's very good. Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah. No, I'm now fear. Yeah. Cluck Beast, thank you for the 6 months of support. Congrats on the official Homestuck account reply. I think it's a good thing. Homestuck noticed me. Should I send them my art? Maybe I should send them my art. I don't know how to talk to them. I'm scared of talking to famous people. What do I... Guys, help me out. What do I say? Cause yeah, I need to say something cool. Reply with the chart with no context. Just post the chart, no context. I've been taking notes. How about that? No chart, no context. No context? Twitter's probably going to destroy the quality on this. Something fierce. It's going to make it even worse. Should I... No context or I've been taking notes? Coin flip, y'all. This is an important thing. Alright. I like that bit right there. Kitty face? Does this deserve a kitty face? This doesn't deserve a kitty face. That's too much. We gotta go in real, like, fucking easy. You throw in the kitty face and it starts getting a little bit too much. You don't want to come on too strong, right? Alright, cool. I'm going with it. There you go. Hopefully they like it. This is how professional relationships work. Why is this happening? Something that I hear a lot during my streams. You did it, Rev. I did it, guys. We're doing good. You give your wallet to the loyal chauffeur familiar. He looks puzzled. You inform the party that you will not be going on this journey. You must remain behind to continue looking for your father. But you insist their mission is the most critical of all. You know they can handle it. You believe them. You instruct Captain Tyler to set course to the ship's home. They must fly to Durst and deliver the tumor to the moon. Fake Wizards and Stop Talknil. Thank you for the subs. Where was I? This is mine now. I own Homestuck now. It's confirmed, I'm pretty sure. You know they can handle it. You believe in them. You instruct Captain Tyler to set course to the ship's home. They must fly to Durst, then deliver the tumor to the moon. Everyone salutes their intrepid friend leader. This is what teamwork is all about. I'm networking. I'm not good at networking. I just sent this to someone. And I'm hoping that it'll lead to more opportunities. Anyway. This guy. You guess this guy can go along and help out? Hey, who even is this guy anyway? It doesn't seem to matter. He seems nice enough. Bid farewell. Godspeed, heroes. You have all the faith in the world that they will be successful. Good news is it's not as fucked up as you would think. Yeah? How fucked up is it? Is it like super fucked? Because it seems like it's readable. Yeah, you could read that. You could use that. Godspeed, heroes. All of the faith in the world that they be successful. As your friend leader, or sometimes known as Pal Honcho, you have done an amazing job. You've come up with a plan and politely ordered your loyal team to execute it. Yeah, I forgot about the impreg pixel being on there. That's probably not the best that's on there. I need to turn off Steam Friends. Is it visible? Is impreg visible? Oh, I don't think you could see it. Oh, good. That's great. They probably won't notice it. Wait, hold up. No, if you zoom in on it, you can. View image. Oh, fuck. So that's good. Let me know if they respond. I'm gonna just go back to reading. Oh, I use light theme on everything. I like to just not have eyes. They're gonna analyze it thoroughly. Yeah. You politely request order your loyal. Okay, right. Okay, cool. That happened. Hamsteak. John, I'm worried about Rose. I'm pretty sure that she's on her way there to look for Jack. I can't say for sure because I can't see her with my goggles anymore for some reason, and I'm fearing the worst. That was kind of no, that happened before we switched, didn't it? How do I take back all my 124 subs? I don't think you can. You've left your mark on the fandom. Is that a good thing? Or did they leave a mark on me? I don't know which happened first. Somehow, someone marked someone, like a dog at a fire hydrant, just pissing. I'm not sure which one I am. Are we both dogs pissing on each other? Marking our territory? Piss. Anyway, I'm sure that she's on her way there to look for Jack. I can't say for sure because I can't see her with my goggles anymore for some reason. I'm fearing the worst. Just in case, you should try and intercept her before she does something stupid like try and fight him. Also, I guess you probably still don't know about your dad yet, do you? Darn, why do I always have to be the one to break terrible news? John? Oh god, please don't tell me the computer was in the wallet you just gave that guy. Damn it, John. One of these days you will learn the value of having plenty of backup computers. In fact, whenever you finally leave the battlefield, I'm going to give you the code for a nice pair of lunch muffs. And then I'm going to force you to keep them on your head at all times. Yeah, you're never going to read this, are you? Good. We have not explained the yellow yard yet. No, that's fine. We'll get around to it eventually. I've got the notifications thing for Twitter open still, and I see that the number keeps rising, and I'm afraid to click it. It's like Schrodinger's cat, but it's got a gun. Like at any point, like if I click that, it might be a bad thing. Something is happening on the other side of the planet. Something ominous. Something grimdark. You are so glad that the grimdark is a real world, so that when things like this happen, they may be described as such. Maybe your dad is over there. You believe you will investigate. He's probably fine too. Was grimdark a word before Warhammer? I've never heard it outside of this and Warhammer. John, you're heading into the blackout. I won't be able to see you until you leave. But don't worry. I can still sense that you're there because of awesome powers, remember? Smooth moves, ditching your computer like that. By the way, that was some incredible leadership you showed. Now I have to contact you through Rose, thus exposing me to the risk of actually having to talk to her. Warhammer is the origin of it? Neat. Do you need to go in jail? Do you need to be in jail? Okay. Emote only. Bump. Nah. In the grimdark future, there's nothing but war. So that's the tagline for Warhammer. Now I have to contact you through Rose, thus exposing me to... talking to her. Your carelessness has put the hero of light in a very awkward position, John. I hope you're very satisfied. Just kidding. She's obviously just a little too preoccupied at the moment to be sassing me. Now I have to check. Jesus Christ. I'm pulling it up on my phone now so I can just check. Fear. She's obviously just a little too preoccupied at the moment to be sassing me. Just borrow her computer and then talk to me when you get a chance, okay? I will be waiting. Oh, there's a flash. Oh, it's Descend. And it's got music. I wish I could write good music. This does seem like a time that I need to jail you guys, yeah. Wait, is it 2 S's in a row? Damn. Oh, I get control over this. Okay. There's no sign of Jack up here. He must be somewhere in the castle. Okay, we're just not gonna even recognize that that's Mom. Alright. Is this where he fights Sans? Do I have other controls? Oh? Wait, what? What happened? John was there for a minute. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just a little glitch, just for fun. Just as a little treat. I like how they did the stained glass. That's really cool. I guess this works better as a flash. Stained glass is a bitch to paint. Series of banners is titled "They Wait." They wait for he who will extinguish the candles whilst fanning the fire. They wait for she who will thaw solid flesh and resolve it into dew. They'll wait until she who breeds lilacs out of the dead land. They'll wait for he who will drop it like it's hot whilst the pimp's in the crib. There's the Homestuck moment there. Series of, okay, yeah, that's okay. Everyone's just getting their body parts put all over the goddamn place. Like, this guy, where even is his body? That just seems inconvenient for everyone involved, especially the guy who's dead. But I mean, like, you know, that goes without saying, really. Like, he's over there. Where's the rest of him? Bears the inscription, "Our glorious speaker." His head was lopped clean off by some sort of sharp, sword-like object. Someone around here must sure hate frogs. You wonder who it could be. Probably Jack. Yeah. Oh, hey, you're alive. Hold up. I'm looting this. Okay, now we can talk. He's too frightened to speak. He seems to be indicating that the only reason he survived this massacre was because he was hiding behind this pillar. Thank goodness for pillars. Wait. Did I hit something there? I guess not. And then this is the thing. There it is. I think one of the things when I'm rich and famous, note that I say rich and famous. Homestuck apparently knows who I am, but you know, that doesn't count. I think I'm gonna have a secret bookcase room. I don't know what I'd put in there, but I will. Like, you just have to have one. I was frightened when you barged in here and then briefly excited and now disappointed. You must have thought that you were the great kingdom's defector, come to save them. Alas, you're only a spooky girl with magic wands. Chat is very excited right now. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I'm sure everything will be fine. No one ever dies in this comic, so it'll be fine. Blood? You've never seen anything so sad in your entire life. A beautiful, muscular man stallion struck down in his prime. What kind of monster could be responsible for this deed? Hint, it was Jack Noir. Everyone's fine. No one ever dies in this comic. Everyone's always fine. Jack? This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? And then, like, after a few of these, once I'm like, yeah, I get it, it's not gonna be that, and he's gonna be there, and it's like, done. What happens if I go backwards? What if I decide not to interact with this the way the game intends me to? Oh, wait, no, this one's blue. It's special. Oh, it's not special. Yeah. Oh, we're in the record now. More curtains, and they're green this time. Green's a nice, safe color in this universe. That's how you know no one will die. That specific color of lime green. Everything's fine. Hi, Rose. Didn't expect to find you here. What? Also, why are you all gray like that? You look weird. that. Rose, I can't understand a word you're saying. It sounds a lot like silly speaking gobbledygook. Wait, I know what's going on here. It's finally happened. You've finally gone grimdark. I told you, Rose. I warned you about, what'd you call them? The brood frester throws? It's okay, Rose. Don't worry. We'll find a cure for your stubborn throws. I'm still trying to find my own parents. I thought my dad might have come to this castle to check it out. Like that huge black rain cloud. Do you see that cloud, Rose? It's pretty awesome. I'm trying to read it backwards, but it doesn't work like that either. You sound upset. What is it, Rose? I would assume that's John. Because it kind of looks like Jonathan. Wait, are you talking about our parents? Oh, you mean they're here? I'm sure there's a way of translating this. Are you saying they're in trouble? Rose, we have to go help them. Yeah, I'm frustrated too, but there's no time for such lamentations. Everything's fine. Do you think you can help me find them again? Great. I can't wait to see my dad. It feels like it's been forever since I last saw him. Please lead the way, Rose. So what is this? So anyway, we're going here now. Do you telefrag yourself if you try and go there prematurely? Oh no, Rose, what happened here? Why are you trying to have a full-on conversation with someone who's not speaking the same language as you is anymore? What's that, Rose? You're getting all aggravated. Then I'm talking to you kind of like you are a dog. It's a really nice pillow, by the way. Goes well with your weird dark skin and gothy ensemble. I think that means thank you. You're welcome. I speak Cthulhu. It's fine. And we ripped down all of them except for John's. Interesting. Wait, that's John's, right? Or is that Jade's? That's Jade's, isn't it? Yeah, it's Jade's because he can't hurt Jade because he's a good boy. Let's go see your dad. He's definitely up here and definitely fine, just like all of these people who are fine. Oh, I forgot you can do that with characters that follow you. You can, like, kind of, like, make them jiggle. You get a little jiggle going on, you can go, like... And he'll do a little jiggle with me. He's just trying to fit in. By the way, did you know that Carcat thinks that we're supposed to get married? Wait, I hope that didn't come off as a proposal or anything. Sorry, I'm just making conversation. I guess I'm a little nervous. Is it the blood? Is it the blood that makes you nervous? Because technically this is the first time we've ever met, and also you're talking like an eldritch monster, so I'm kind of blabbling. We don't actually have to get married though. I mean, not if you don't want to. That's the kind of strong commitment that people like. Okay, I'll shout now. He was getting into the jiggles. He was like, you know what? Now's a good time to bring this up. Did I do it right, or was that wrong? I assume I can move forward now, right? Yeah? Yeah? Nay? I'm gonna go ahead and just check and make sure that... Oh no, there's more. Oh. I'm sure he's fine. Wow, that was fast. Damn. Okay, then. Can she go even grim darker? Yeah, that legitimately seemed like a really shitty idea, actually, now that I think of it. No, hold up. Gotta.
Mr. Bucket.
That's right, I'm Mr. Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my mouth. I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth I will pop. I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run. I'm Mr. Bucket.
The game's Mr. Bucket. The first to get their balls into Mr. Bucket's mouth wins, but look out, because the balls will pop out of his mouth.
I'm Mr. Bucket. The balls pop out of my mouth. I'm Mr. Bucket. A ball is what I'm about. I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run. I'm Mr. Bucket.
Mr. Bucket from Milton Bradley.
What is my life? That was a fairly major event. Am I good to let you guys out of emote jail now? Like, I realized that happened, and that's John dying. Like, he's theoretically the protagonist, right? Okay. Emote only off. There we go. Like, he was literally the first person that you see. Homestuck responded, "Again? There's more? Or do you mean the sex god thing?" If I can make the Homestuck Twitter account concerned, that's probably a bad sign. Answer. Strider, oh my fucking god, what? What do you mean, what? You just got done talking and agreed it would be awesome if you didn't bother me for a while. Like, like, while I was grieving over this brutally murdered rad family member or something? Oh, that's right, I forgot. That was like 5 seconds ago. I think that was hours ago for me. I'm a little foggy on this chronological shenanigans at this point. There's a hidden room that you walk around in the walk around where you can find a statue of the White King and Queen, where Hussey now has a cute couple of John and Rose are now. What? Sorry, I forgot your bro died. I was gonna let you like have like some time alone, but I mean like But don't they have a little chart, like a little thing that was just like, nah, just leave it alone for a bit? Like, just skip forward into the future like an hour or two, you know? And then you can have like that conversation like, bam, instantly. You're officially going non-linear with me. All right, so what are we doing? A little foggy with this chronological shenanigans at this point. There's been so much crazy stuff going on, I've lost track. So you're officially going non-linear with me then. We are forfeiting all the rhyme and reason to this unmitigated clusterfuck. Is that it? Dave, your entire existence is non-linear. Don't be so melodramatic. It's kind of true. The curtains equal acts. Is there more? Which is just the I'm just gonna let them think on it. So how many curtains was that? I mean, yeah, all the acts open and that's clever. That's clever. How close together are those statues you were talking about? Because, like, if those statues are, like, exactly 1 yard apart, then maybe that's, like, Hussey's influence. It's just him being like, I ship these characters. Which apparently is, you know, a thing. 4 red, 1 blue, 1 red, 6 green. I see. And those are all the acts up to this point. There's been so much crazy stuff going on here, I've lost track. So you're officially going non-linear with me and forfeit. All right. Whoops. Okay, in the future, I'll try not to pitch any sort of dramatics while brooding over the cadavers of slaughtered loved ones. Did you love him, Dave? No. But he was your strange human Lussus. Human man Lussus. Who taught you to like cool things like swords and puppets and moving really fast. How could you not? Puppets aren't really cool. They're shitty, small, fake people who haunt your dreams and grin like permanent assholes. And I was making a joke about being all broken up about it. A guy can be sad and not make jokes at the same time. A guy can be sad and make jokes about it at the same time. That is a different thing than what I read. What's the difference between... I don't know where 4Fans is at anymore. Last time I read, I was reading with her. So she's definitely ahead of me. But I don't know where. You are sad, but not broken up about it? I don't understand. Exactly. But what you said you were grieving. I said we agreed you'd leave me alone to grieve. I didn't say whether or not I would actually would or actually am. Well, are you? I'm grieving to the max like a widow on her dead husband's island. Behind all the chill as fuck shades on my face is having a crazy attack of the sads. My rue is fucking bananas, I can tell you. Approximately 150... They got 150 pages ahead of me? Holy fuck. Oh, I can't. You don't sound sincere, but it's really hard to tell what layer of irony removed from reality your flippant remarks are supposed to be. I'm betting you really are sad no matter how hilarious and aloof you are being. The truth is a mystery, tucked behind pursed lips and a shitty riddler. It will be loosened only when presented with the conundrous grandeur of rigid, insoluble puzzle cock. We might read faster, but we Bilbo. I mean, we do Bilbo fairly regularly. She will have no Bilbos to distract. I'm sorry you're so flustered by the mere mention of glittering mythical crypto dick. It honestly makes me think you're not ready for the truth. Dave, your perplexing euphemisms involve what I presume to be lewd and vaguely intriguing portions of human anatomy. I think are not as hilarious as you probably believe. Bilbo Bucket. Can you combo the Bilbo vid and the Mr. Bucket vid at 0.25 speed? Listen, can I? Yes. Should I, for the sake of making sure that we actually keep pace with like 4 fans by fans? No, I really shouldn't. I should probably not. Now, am I? Bilbo Baggins. There we go. And then Mr. Bucket. Thank you for the sub, Vampire Savior. Okay, hold up. So the trick is to get them on beat. So we gotta make sure that we hit this. We gotta hit it right at the right time. There it is. Longer version. Good. There's more to sync up. All right. So this is gonna be. So if we do this one at 2.5, and we do the other one at 50. Or no, if we do it like, no. What we need to do is we need to get them in sync on the right amount of time, right? So Mr. Bucket at half speed, no, quarter speed, means that it'll be, what, almost a minute and a half? This should line up fairly perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and like make this 2 separate windows, and I'm just going to click them real fast. Ready? Go.
In the middle of the earth, in the land of Shire, lives a brave little hobbit whom we all admire. With his long wooden pipe, fuzzy woolly toes, he lives in a hobbit hole, and everybody knows him. Bilbo Baggins is only 3 feet tall. Bilbo Baggins, the bravest little hobbit of them all. Now, hobbits are peace-loving folks, you know. They never was asked to go on a big adventure to the kingdom below. To help some dwarves get back their gold that was stolen by a dragon in the days of old. Fought with the goblins. He battled a troll. He riddled with Gollum. A magic ring he stole. He was chased by wolves, lost in the forest, escaped in a barrel from the Elf King's hall. Bilbo back to the greatest little hobbit of all. His home in the land of Shire, that brave little hobbit whom we all admire. He's sitting on a treasure of silver and gold, pumping on his pipe in his hobby. Oh, Bilbo.
The balls will pop out of his mouth. Oh, Mr. Bucket. The balls will pop.
People left? Yeah. I think if you're like, man, the official Homestuck account thinks that this guy is doing something. It's just that's your first experience with me. That's fair. Honestly, you're fine. Where were we? My ruse is fucking bananas. I can't tell you. I can't tell. You don't sound sincere. You can. Okay. Your perplexing euphemisms involve only what I presume to be lewd and vaguely intriguing portions of human anatomy. I think that they are not as hilarious as you probably believe. And in any case, you may be amazed to learn that I am not totally in the mood for your dumb, smartassy hornswoggly. I have lots of my own problems here. There are big, big problems. So why don't you just tell me what you're trying or you were thinking for once? It's pretty simple. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to take this sword. Yeah, I never really got why you wouldn't just pull it out. Filthiest thing you've ever said. Bring up the chart for the new guy. So anyone who's new here, I've been doing a chart, and it started off just like this, and it's slowly just been, I've been adding new stuff to it, and all of this is accurate. All of this makes sense. All of this is important to the plot. I did all this red stuff with Dave before I knew the time shit, and then there was that was important. That's how the cloning worked. And then that happened, and then there's this weird looking horse. And then the impreg pixel that everyone wants me to talk about. So there's that. And then here's J.R.R. Tolkien and Tom Bombadil kissing. And the Vriska containment corner. The Bananian emote, the Bananian is just here because I like Bananians and I was talking about it one day. There's not really a whole lot of explanation on that one. This is how you read, and that's Tim Allen. And this is how the bunny worked. And then this is how the blood colors work. Oh, what the fuck was this? That's how angels look in the Bible. And there's a cat. I just thought I don't remember why I drew a cat. It's just there. Punish little ape con. That's important because you could just. There's a lot here, and I don't have time to explain all of this shit. If you've read Homestuck, you already know all of this shit. I don't know if you guys know, but there are like a whole bunch of like flies that have been like getting into like people's houses recently, and it's been an issue. So if you have one, you know, they're just small little fruit flies, but it's like something to do with like no, I'm just fucking you with you. I drew that too. Anyway, let's get back to it. Where was I? This is actually important. Never really got why you wouldn't just pull out the filthiest thing you've ever said, huh? Forget it. Pulling swords out of things isn't how I roll. I'm not John, remember? I'm not following. I'm not a hero. My brother was. John is. I'm not. Yes, you are. No. Yes, we all are. You are the hero. I am the hero of the mind. You are the hero of time. That is who you were created to be. Fine. It's a title we inherit from as flim babies or whatever, but I haven't done anything to earn it. I'm pretty much nothing but horsing around through time and swindling alligators out of their life saving. The swords coming out of the chest is coming out clean. Taking it out vertically means drawing more blood, but horizontally means a clean break. Check it. No, don't break. So he's breaking the sword instead. That didn't work. You've missed some things, Waffle. You've missed some things. Dave, get it. No, fuck that. I'm gonna lie on my ass right here for a while, looking slightly less cool than I make myself out to be ordinarily. You must stand tall. Only a true hero can pull off such acrobatic fucking pirouettes off the handles. It's basically what I just did, isn't it? Yes. And that's what I'm doing right here, is making a point that every little thing that takes place that was once mentioned in passing no matter how seemingly trivial or pointless. That's how all the best adventures get strung together. You haven't heard me bleat like a ghost for ironic humor purposes yet, have you? No? That was something that was mentioned at some point by someone. I forget when and why, but I bet I bet you're on goddamn pins and needles waiting for that, aren't you? Are you gonna bleat like a earth goat, Dave? No, fuck that. Then we'll at least get up? No, fuck you, go away. Why do I do this to myself? What? Subject myself to the moody nonsense of curmudgeonly candy blood foul mouths. Oh, wow. Racism suddenly. Is there a video series I can watch to get an idea on what's in God's name is going on? No. I got you, dude. So here's everything you need to know about Homestuck for the past, like... Well, I'm like 3,000 pages in, so, like, you know, there's a lot here. Almost 4,000. So there's that. So, like, there's Bloodcast, right? And that's what she's referring to right now. Is like all of the dudes, all of the trolls in Homestuck have different blood colors, and it's their class system. And it basically works like this. If you can make sense of that, that's how it works. But anyway, humans have red blood, right? And that basically makes them just like you're fucked tier. What the fuck is a troll? It's like this. It's like that. It's like an actual alien with horns. And they're like that. And this is Dave Strider who is talking right now. Also, there's this whole like weird shipping grid thing that's important. I've drawn this so that way you can understand it. These are the 4 different troll relationships. So, you know, it's like that. All my senses are being assaulted right now. I'm trying to pour like 3,000 something pages of you into your eyes. Like, all at once. Like, we don't have time to explain all of this bullshit. Multiple timelines? Like, I'm not going to explain string. And apples? Yeah, that was how light works and how light and gravity interact. And Hatsune Miku, yeah, no. Ringo, like the Beatles were the progenitors of both like e-boys and girls and Hatsune Miku. You got like someone who has no personality, or well, I shouldn't say that because I'm about to have some people get mad at me, but like their entire purpose is to be a singer dancer and they don't have like an outside work life. And then you have just someone who's about that. So explain how time yarn works. You know what? No. The 3 genders, e-boys, girls, Hatsune Miku, and Ringo Starr. You left out Ringo Starr. The pages per minute. Okay, fine. I just wanted to get that one guy up to speed on stuff. Where were we? I don't know. Why are you even talking to me anyway? Aside from the fact that several hours from now, thank you for the 10 bits. Can I explain product? No. Well, it's important that everyone understands how like what's going on. This is a very complex thing. I'm fine. If Hussey wanted to collaborate with you, would you or would you be afraid to? I feel like that's probably not for the best of anyone. I don't know. Why are you even talking to me anyway? Aside from the fact that several hours from now, you've apparently forgotten that I don't need consolation and ought to be left alone. Maybe it just happens that for once this isn't about you, and maybe I am the one who needs help. Has it occurred to you, Mr. Cool Kid? Oh, anyway, I remember now. Sorry, everyone. Went kind of shit hive here, and I got bitten, I think. I kind of forgot where I left off with you. Bitten? What? But I remember where this all fits into chronologically with your bro here. This is just before you begged me to finally show you how to reach God tier. So I did, and then you got mad at me, and so you decided to go off and do your own thing for a while, and then since then I've been up to my pointy little nubs in suspense, intrigue, and betrayal. Sure sounds like a dumb way to say a thing. It's almost Egbertian and an elegant stupidity. The T in Egbertian is sort of a soft, like, shh. Egbertian. What? Why are you... I looked away from chat for like 5 seconds and all of you are like, I kin Vriska. That's wrong. Don't do that. Please have self-respect. Love yourself. Don't interact with Vriskas. If someone's like, you know what, Vriska is a good person, you just fucking walk away. You know what? Actually, that new guy that's here, anyone who's like, yeah, I like Vriska. I think Vriska is a good person. And, you know, I want to try and be more like them. Here's a tip. Call the police. Call the police immediately and run. What did Vriska do? Well, here, hold up. Read this portion of the chart. Oh, but I guess it's about time that you showed me what's up with my allegedly feudal god tierifications. How long ago was it that you did your coin flip thing? I don't even remember. I was getting sure that you were just bullshitting me and had no intention of ever mentioning it again. Unfortunately, no. Maybe I should take this opportunity to apologize in advance. For what? I don't think it will be constructive to go into it before it happens. Before what happens? What do you mean god tiering? Does something go wrong? Everything goes according to plan. But that is all I will say. Remember, this conversation is sort of not supposed to be about you, and I know the idea is unprecedented. It's practically unthinkable. I know, but I mean, okay, we can talk about your troll problems, but this is pretty important here. The god tier thing and whether or not I can actually do it or not. I might be kind of hard to tell on account of me chilling face down on the pavement and because downplaying feelings is chief rule of cool, but I'm pretty pissed about this, which is weird. Weird to feel mad? Are you too cool for that too? No, it's not weird to be mad. It's just weird that it feels like I'm the only one who is. I'm the only one who even contemplating taking Jack on, even though among your group of irate, gnashing shitheads. So, he doesn't know what's going on, because the two of them took him on. It was kind of an accident. They didn't really mean to. I mean, Rose did. Rose wanted to kill him, but, like, not that way. So it didn't really work. So that's why. This is before all that. Oh, this is before this happened. I'm very confused. Well, I mean, Rose meant to, but Rose meant to do it, like, differently. So that way she'd actually, like, take him down, right? Not just, like, total fucking insanity. Oh god, Norix just responded to it as well. It's probably bad. Anything with Dave is wibbly wobbly timey wimey. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Actually, you're right. It turns out we actually do have a lot of shitheads here. It also happens to be one of the worst. The worst one is the one who happens to be planning to take him on. Well, okay. Well, that would be a bitchin' line to swing the subject to. Start talking about your complicated problems, but if I wasn't so done, fine. But I wasn't done. Oh, totally different sentence. Yeah, I'm trying to read. I'm not reading effectively because dyslexia. But I mean, isn't that what heroes should be doing? Working to take down the bad guy without a whole lot of this fucking grandiloquence and huge sweeping plans that got nothing to do with fighting him? Like always bidding our time and tiptoeing around the unbeatable god boss. John's too nice to get mad. Rose spends all her time calculating, too focused on Machiavellian ploys of sabotage and to try anything drastic. Jade is, I don't even know, probably more of a liability if she got her head to take him down. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. If anything, I bet you just need protection. What are you saying here, Dave? In this conversation that is still being about you. I'm just wondering, when does someone actually step up? Jack's got shit to pay for. If that's how you feel, then I think our two problems are not quite different. We are both presently concerned with justice. Yeah, I guess. It's been on my mind. Maybe I'm supposed to be the hero and rise to the occasion because it seems like there's a little persistent voice in my head nagging me about it, insisting that someone's got to pay, and it's hard for me to disagree. And could mean one of two things, or both of two things, like it did for me. What things? It could mean that this agent presently influencing you is a conscience and or an exile. Homestuck is well written in that this is exactly how 13-year-olds talk to each other and deal with shit. Horribly, awkwardly, and if you were to like in so many stories, you have like basically like 30-year-old, 13-year-olds in like stories where they just sort of like throw a child into a story and they act like an adult for no fucking reason. In this, they act like tools. We had the bit with Tavros. How can it get more awkward? You know? Like Harry Potter. Yeah. Everyone in Harry Potter has got their shit together. You know? Same with JoJo. What the fuck? They're 15? I don't believe that shit. They're like 20. These kids do not have their shit together at all, but they're still having to deal with it. It's bad. They don't know how to do taxes. You're right. And the only time it's okay to say that a 13-year-old is hot if you are approximately 13 years old as well. If you're in that age range, it's fine. I'm 32. It's fucking weird for me. It's weird for you as well if you're in that age range. If you're like 13 or so, you're fine. I'm pretty sure I don't even have an exile. I've never even heard any voices or anything. Anyway, you don't need a voice in your head to tell you that this shit is like so completely illegal. Wait, why did I just say that stupid thing I said? Throw whoever's responsible into the slammer. Slammer means jail, by the way. Dave, I did not realize you had such a passion for law enforcement. I must say that this is a shocking development and is coming dangerously close to giving me a case of the vapors. No, I mean, okay, that came out wrong. What were we talking about again? Bringing Jack to justice? Right. Someone's got to make him pay, and I can't let him go unpunished. If I can figure out how to reach the gods here, maybe I can be the one to throw him in the slammer. The slammer? I mean, slammer means jail. I know what slammer means. You call it a slammer when you're extra angry at crimes. So he is being controlled. So, okay. Those aren't like suggestions that are popping up on screen. Those are like being fed into their brain. So I think personally, I say you should watch you could read and watch the VODs at the same time and realize that it'd be faster to just read it. But, you know, that's a different thing, I think. You call it the slammer when you're extra angry at crimes. Are you taking notes on this important principles? Jesus, get a fucking pen or some chalk or whatever. I think I'm falling. Are you going to find Jack and put him in jail? Wait, fuck. What? No. Dave, I know you are like discombobulated with grief over your fallen man, bro, Lussus, but this is extremely silly and doesn't even make sense. I know it doesn't. I'm just saying. What am I even saying here? Shit. Okay. Take note of that important principle because I'm deputizing you even though you're a kid. But only while I'm away from my jurisdiction, which I think is forever. Bring the criminals to justice, young deputy. Each munitions agent must pay for these crimes. I'm still not sure. You're talking about throwing Jack in the slammer and rambling about justice and telling me to get pins and such. Not that I'm complaining. I forget the slammer stuff. That was stupid. It's just about justice, though. Since no one else seems to be giving a shit about it, it apparently falls into my jurisdiction now. Not after going after Jack, but all the munitions agents are responsible for crimes. Agents? Holy shit. Why do I care about that suddenly? Anyway, so why is this happening now? Just for the sake of, like, we need to remind you that that's happening? My notes are great, Irden. I think you'll fucking find that my notes are great. Every single note on this chart is good. I should probably make a note of the fact that the sheriff. Just try and draw a sheriff star here real quick. Freehand a star. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here it's happening. Oh god. Alright, well, considering it's bad, we're going to spell it with a C. So that way it's like on brand. We'll just type it in there. A lot smaller font, if you don't mind. And, there we go. Sure. Hey, can you stop it? 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 Hey, can you st Thank you. Sure. So Cher, like the singer, right? Cher. If. I didn't mean to throw you in there, but it's going. Herman has decided he's going to climb on shit every now and then, so there's that happening. Sheriff, and I don't know where I was going with this drawing now. I kind of lost my train of thought. But Sheriff, and then we got to have like mind control willies into like Dave, and we'll do a little Dave fan art real quick. I got this. All right. Did it. There it is. And then hold up, watch this shit. Oh fuck. Watch. You see that? That is the line of graphic design. Bam. Wrong glasses. Fuck, that's the wrong glasses. God damn it. Alright. So good too. Alright, fine. Yeah, those are the wrong glasses. And then it's just like, and then we gotta have like his doofy looking hair. Don't at me. Don't be mad at me. You know what? We're giving him an undercut now. Dave would have an undercut. If this was written now, Dave would have an undercut. I'm actually would be surprised if Dave did. Oh no. So that's a hard Control Z right there. If Dave doesn't have an undercut in the new Homestuck, he's dead. That'd be too hipster for him. What does that even mean? What do those words mean at me? The new Homestuck. Yeah, that's unfortunately a thing that's happening. We have to deal with the world where there's more Homestuck for me to read. And by read, I mean whatever I'm doing right now. Is this reading? Is this how reading works? Anyway, this is what just happened. Keep that in mind. You're still not sure. You're taking to justice and I've other duties to attend to. Well, Noir's cronies are exploitable. Are you saying that you have a plan that involves targeting them? Not really, no. Anyway, it's not like I was being mad about this or hankering for justice. It's just even the irrational thing that's currently hot and bothered about. It's the only irrational thing I'm currently hot and bothered about. I have other duties to attend to. Like what? I must explode this ridiculously illegal edifice. I've got to explode this ridiculously illegal edifice. Oh my god, what are these words I'm saying? Have you exploded something? Never mind. Are you referring to your plan to blow up the green sun? Oh yeah, that's probably what I gotta be talking about. Probably. I need to shut up now. I sounded like an idiot and my head is starting to hurt. Why don't we talk about your thing now? And your justice thing that you do have to do. You mean it's actually my turn to talk? Yes, but I'm beginning to forget my problem listening to your highly enjoyable befuddlement. Just tell me what your justice problem and make me stop saying stuff. Farewell? Farewell? Wait, no, I mean, goddammit, I'm not leaving. Farewell is not even a thing that I would even say. Jesus, what? Am I a Victorian poet? Can you show me a little respect and assume that anytime I say something stupid, it just means that I'm temporarily being inexplicably. That's what a real friend would do. Again, actual 13-year-olds talk like this. So I don't really have a problem with it, like narratively speaking. I just don't want to say it myself because someone inevitably will end up cutting it into something else because I don't have anything else going on. There's no other audio happening. Okay, Dave, I'll show some sensitivity and cast suspicion on the intellectual merit of... They've stopped messaging me, haven't they? Um, thank you for the Homestuck bits. If you ever do a collaboration, it would be great for you guys. You have the same taste. What is this? What is this?
Commander Data, please report.
If you wish.
Explore this image, Data.
Do you wish a frank evaluation?
It would give me...
Of course there are horses in the goddamn
Suggest
image.
a different approach.
No. No! No! Remarkable.
No, I know this video was made by him. I read that. Okay, Dave, I will show some sensitivity and cast suspicion on the intellectual merit of everything you have just ever said. Thank you. I'll further demonstrate my friendship by dominating the rest of this conversation with lengthy accounts of my emotional tribulations, leaving no space for you to submit any amusing outbursts. That sounds awesome. Quiet. Now where was I? Justice problems. Oh yes, of course. You see, our aims are not that dissimilar. I mean, our pursuits of justice, I mean. Yours is motivated by anger and the heat of the moment, which is blinding you to the consequences of attempting something very foolish. You are far too... I'm going to go ahead and close that, just in case if penis happens again. Rev Y. To see you suffer. But yours is motivated by anger in the heat of the moment, which is blinding you to the consequences of attempting something very foolish. You are too cool to succumb to anything like that, which is why you will come to your senses shortly. My situation is a little more complicated and less personal. Even though it was once a grudge which propelled our rivalry, now our resolution has become a matter of practicality, if not professionalism. Businesslike. The way a true legislator conducts your prosecutions. Unless if they're saying something new, I've noticed it. Yeah, no, I noticed. I don't think they've said anything new. I know you're sassing me due to the use of my terms. Confined to stuffy court blocks, arguing cases before honorable tyranny. Oh shit. Are you fucking serious? Yes, also shush. I know you're sassing me due to my use of terms unfamiliar to humans. Hussy words. But if it is true, they were deployed throughout the galaxy to apprehend criminals by any means necessary. No, I got that they're like your alien death lawyers who were sort of like bounty hunters in olden times. Pretty simple to decipher through context. I thought I told you to be quiet. Where's Pink on the chart? Ignore the... Where is Pink on this? A lot of people in chat are Pink. Where are you? Are you over here? Or are you over here? Oh. Oh.
Mr. Bucket, out of my mouth I will pop.
Are pink people tops or bottoms? Fight amongst yourselves. Just throw a flashbang in the room. It's like a entire hornet's nest. I throw into a room, shut the door, and hold it shut while everyone like screams in agony. Are pinks tops or bottoms? Enjoy. They were selected for their cunning and martial I'm monologuing here. Anyway, they would not rest until their suspect was in custody, one way or another. They would gather evidence through the courses of their investigation, compiling a case to be presented at the trial. Should one be held before final submission of the guilty corpse to the judicial authorities. Personal feelings and vendettas did not matter. They didn't even have a nature of the crime. Nor did the nature of the crime. Only justice did. They were selected for their cunning and martial prowess, their ability to understand the minds of the criminals they sought. This is why the burden has to be mine, I think. I'm the only one who knows how to handle her as such. She's my responsibility. She? Shush. Okay, I can't even make a little interactive quips to grease the wheels of your monologue. Oh, yes, that's okay. And in fact, it's very helpful. Who do you think it is? Okay, so there's two buttons here. This one's a bad button to hit, right? Please put us in jail to stop this. No. Here, how about this? Copy link location. It's this. Oh, that's very far. That's like twice as... Oh, I hate that it's 7,300 pages in the future. Like, well, 4,300. 4,000... No. 3,000 something. Fuck it. I hate that there's that many more pages waiting for me. It's password protected. Okay. It's sort of like the password locking system that they've been doing. Spider Troll, you are correct. The spiderest one of them all. You decided to take her down then. I guess so. You don't sound so psyched about it. Well, I guess I'm here talking to you about it instead of actually doing it, aren't I? Are you feeling guilty? Like second guessing whether she deserves it? Not exactly. She hasn't done enough terrible shit to warrant laceration. That's the thing. That's not a thing. But yes, the case against her is overwhelming. More than you'll ever know. She's completely out of control now. She has murdered at least one of my good friends, and possibly several others. I'm not sure yet, but the circumstances are a little fishy, but an investigation is going on. What the fuck is legal laceration? It's like he was saying. It's like being a lawyer, except for also a bounty hunter. And also, the law doesn't matter. Additionally, I've discovered that she is complacent in Jack's rise to power. When I first learned he came from your session, Judge Dredd. Yeah, like Judge Dredd, but different. Basically, Judge Dredd. Did you guys ever play the Judge Dredd game? It's pretty good. It's all right. It's sort of like bad Deus Ex. So if you want to play like the board, how's there a board game? What? There's a video game. I beat it on stream. I think it's on what's Judge Dredd? God, don't make me feel old. I went to a Judge Dredd themed birthday party when I was um 1995 7. That is not a movie you show 7-year-olds. Now find the digital root. The digital root of 7 is 7. I did it. Boobs. Boobles. When I first learned he came to your session, I mistakenly blamed you all and took it out on your hapless Egbert. But if anyone is to pay for releasing that demon on both of us, our groups, it's her. Are you sure about that? Yes, and she knows about. I know. I like this chick more and more. The more she talks. You think in the year, what is that? 8,135 that they're going to be like Nice. And it'll be like the year of titties. Do you think that's a thing? Terezi does not like Viscous. That's 1 point for her. Anyway, but if anything, anyone is to pay for releasing that demon on both of our groups, it's her. Like the Chinese zodiac just stops. The Earth won't last that long. You sure? Are you sure about that? Yes, and I know she knows, and she knows I know, and it's been taunting me and trying to stir up our old rivalry. That is what this whole John versus Dave thing has been about. There's been no John versus Dave thing, though. I know, not really. It's just a game, but the game is a serious business to her, like it was during our role-playing days. And just like then, she's ruined everything by taking it too far and spit on. In spite of her past crimes, there are not even the most important reasons to stop her. She's decided to try and fight Jack herself, which is an extremely dangerous and stupid thing to do. Sound familiar, Dave? Are you going to stop me too, then? Hunt me down and lawyer viscerate me for my own good? I like how that's readable. I can read that word. Yeah, chat will come post or post numbers or words in order to spam chat away from spoilers. I'm eating guac. I wanted to tell you because I know you hate it. Yeah, it's bad. Why would you eat something that's bad? I can read words, guys. Clap. Please clap. No, I'll just let you try and reach the God tier and then decide for yourself. Are you saying that I won't make God tier or I won't be strong enough if I do? Objection. What? We were talking about you again. A motion that all Dave-centric... Thank you. Guac is great. Why? No, you're banned. Are you saying that I won't make God tier or I won't be strong enough? Objection. You're making this about you again. A motion that all Dave-centric testimony be stricken from the record. Lame motion overruled by the judge that wants to see where this is going. No, he doesn't. You know perfectly well that he doesn't give a shit. He would clear the court block if he does not have order. He swears to Gigas. Okay, fine. We can keep assessing over your fucked up kiss, mister, if you want. It's not like that. Which one's Christmas again? Gary Ash? Oh, right, the Gary Ash one. Gotcha. Okay. I'm Mexican and I'm offended, but there's so much good Mexican food. Like, you know, even a working clock is wrong twice a day or whatever, right? That's a saying, I think. I mean, I'm probably like the only Texan who dislikes guac, but you know, there's that. Is it a working clock wrong constantly if it's set to the wrong time? Whereas a broken clock is right twice a day? Guac? You could just eat grass. Rev, what the fuck? What? 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 It's still right for someone on the other side of the world. Well, if you're somewhere that it's not 4 o'clock, and your clock says it's 4 o'clock, it doesn't matter if that's right somewhere else. It's not right where you are. So it's not going to be right. It's right over there. If you fly all the way to where it's 4 o'clock in a reasonable amount of time, then it's 4 o'clock there, and you're fine. So, like, if your watch is broken, you could just travel with the sun to keep it correct. So there you go. What if I measure time in beans? Okay. Because I'm quite sure that if she goes to find him, it will tip him off to our location in the Vale. I've seen it already. This is no simple vendetta. Bringing her to justice is critical to our survival. So why don't you go do it? Because I'm not sure if I can. You mean you can't beat her in a fight? No, it's not just that. It's just that when the time comes, I'm not sure I will be able to kill her. I thought trolls were all gratuitous about gratuitous murderings. Yes, it's true. We're supposed to revel in bloodshed as we grow up, and it seems to be embracing her rite of passage with reckless abandon, as one would expect, grabbing the bull by the horns, so to speak. Time is a kind strike that the dinosaurs never left. Listen, the dinosaurs used bean clocks. So there you go. By the horns, so to speak. It's a little intimidating because I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, which I guess is normal. Are you asking me to reassure you about that? Because I don't really seriously have a clue. It's okay, Dave. I'm still monologuing, I guess. I'm not so much worried about being ready as that I am that I might not actually want to be ready. Maybe ever. Maybe there's something wrong with me. What if dinosaurs are fine? I got an idea. I'm going to add it to the chart real quick. Hold up. All right. Everyone's got the opinion that dinosaurs are dead. Let me blow your fucking mind. What if... All right, so... You got a planet, right? It's like Earth. In fact, spoilers. I'm going to get into this more detail in a minute. It is Earth, okay? So you got Earth, right? And Earth's doing its thing. It's having a grand old time being a planet with water and other bit. And you got dinosaurs. You got like a brontosaurus and like a little T-Rex fella, right? And they're just huge, right? And then I'm going to do a little animation here, so give me a second. It's going to take a minute. All right, so there's like... And then this bit happened. Now, this is what scientists want you to believe, because scientists, they want you to believe all sorts of shit. Like gravity. Anyway, so what if... How do I do the thing where it selects transparent selection? There we go. All right, so like the meteor is doing the thing, and it's like... Right? But instead, it's like... It's sort of like Mario, right? Where like, they just shrunk. But only like their skin and bones did, right? Or only their skin and muscle, not their bones. Exclusively, right? And they go whoop, 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 whoop. And now they're tiny. Both of them are, not just the T-Rex, to be clear. It's also tiny. And that's why there are bones in the ground. Because the bones didn't shrink with them as well. And they're just here. Dinosaurs are still alive. They just are boneless now. But microscopes exist. Yeah, but there's a lot of planet. You're not going around looking at every single piece of dirt you find. What if Jurassic Park is real and just small? What about that? What about boneless dinosaurs? So they were torn apart by their own bones? No, they just went blurp. And they're fine. How did they shrink? They got shrunk sort of like Mario does when he gets hit. But without bones, they're still dead. Are you sure about that? So how's isolation treating you? It's totally normal, actually. Like, a friend of mine messaged me the other day, and they were like, homeschooling has trained us for this, right? And I'm like, yeah, it really has. I started homeschooling when I was 13, right? Ish. I'm 32 now. I obviously stopped homeschooling a few years ago. So, you know, for me, I've been, you know, and part of being homeschooled is like, you know, your parents aren't home. You can't go out and do anything. I couldn't go anywhere because it was just nothing but a cornfield and like couldn't go anywhere. So it was just like, I guess I'll stay inside. So, you know, I just did that for all of my childhood. And that's how I started playing video games in the first place. Was, you know, I got nothing else to do. I can't hang out with my friends unless if we play like EverQuest on the internet. I'm making that dinosaur's head real tiny. A nasty, thank you for the 7 months of support. If fossilizations is caused by high pressure, doesn't that mean that the skeletons should be smaller than they used to be? No, the skeletons stayed the same size. So anyway, I've basically been self-isolating for the past, like, I want to say 19 years, 20 years. So there's that. So, like, you know how you guys are a little bit stir-crazy now after, like, a week of this shit? Do that for, like, 19, 20 years. And this is what happens to you. You make a chart where you explain how dinosaurs are small. I feel like if your situation's no different, and I'm calling myself out with this as well, we're probably doing something wrong, right? Like, this is probably bad. Right? Anyway, we should probably keep reading a little bit more. I'm an actual ordained reverend, right? Yeah, I am. I have like a little like certificate and everything. I'm also a Lord of Seedland, but we don't have time for that. We need to read. You guys are distracting me with your dinosaur theories. I'm blaming you for the weird shit that I'm talking about. There's a big discrepancy between manipulating people to their doom with... Wait. I don't understand. I thought you were all apeshit. Was that all an act? It's not an act. It's just fun. I like fun, Dave. I also like games. Do you like fun in games? Of course the fuck not. Liar. Didn't you say that you've killed people before? There's a big difference between manipulating people to their doom with trickery and killing someone with your own hand. It's a bit like having to face your own death and discovering the difference between living the responsibility to someone else and doing the dirty work yourself. Maybe you'll understand someday. Oh, I thought it was going to do a walk around. And I'm like, that was a fast load. You're the one who brought it up. I know I'm the one who brought it up. Getting to 3,743 is a good stopping point. I'd like to do a little bit of Hollow Knight tonight. So maybe we do like an hour of Hollow Knight in a minute. Would it be weird if I started calling you by your first name instead of Rev? Yeah, a little bit. When does this conversation end? I'm going to try like doing a little bit of both from here on out. Only if you want to not finish Act 5 by 4:13. I want to be able to get to the Flash, the important Flash. After exit? Okay. Okay, I'd like to help you out, but don't know what advice I should be giving to a member of a murderous species who's gun shy on going off to justice murder a happy murderer who's done a lot of murders. I feel like I read that wrong. It's at the end of Act 5. How would you talk to Toby Fox? I would probably call him Toby because Mr. Fox sounds too formal. You know? What if I call you by your last name, like Mr. Mullen, like I'm your teacher or something? No, don't do that either. To remember okay, it feels pretty weird and inappropriate to me to be the one to tell you to go, tell you fuck yes, go for it. She's a huge murderer, with her name on it. She's got this huge murder with her name on it, anyways, and is cruising right down at her Comeuppance Boulevard. So I don't know. I read a thing recently, ADD moment, that said that the quickest game of Monopoly, assuming that no one's intentionally trying to rig it to lose, is 7 seconds. But it's a very specific roll of dice and combination of cards that have to be drawn in a very specific order. And, yeah. So 7 seconds, if you're wondering how the fuck do you play this any better. That's how long it takes. Monopoly speedrun. There you go. I forgot what the combo is, and you'll never have it happen. If you want to play Monopoly quickly, the way you do it is instead of just like, do you want to buy it? Yes, no. You do you want to buy it? Yes, no. And if they say no, then you auction it. And if you do the auction, the game goes super fast. Also, another thing you can do to make the game better is just to not play it or play Cheater's Monopoly. You don't actually need the handcuffs to play Cheater's Monopoly, but the basic rules are actively cheat. Anyway. So do you want to tell me to be a better human or a better troll? I can't tell you what to advise me, Trump ass, but maybe I'm not even looking for advice per se. I just want to talk to someone about it. That was a 6? Really? Come on now. That was better than a 6. That had like depth. That was like that was like the guy on the college campus who plays guitar. Except for like there's actually something to it. Maybe if you kill her, at least we can finally stop obsessing over her. Sigh. Fine, fair enough. Why don't you just do what you think you have to do, and I'll do the same. Speaking of which, all right, you're bugging me about showing you how to reach the God tier soon. I remember, okay. I'm going to finish this page. And then I need to tell you about the time that I made a fool of myself in college in front of a whole bunch of strangers who will never know me again because I've made that decision in my life that I'll never see them again. I'm prompted by the very conversation, I imagine. Who'd have thought? These time shenanigans completely blindsided us and practically never even happened. I know. I just hang out. So I hang up now with future you and then start pestering present you about it. Is that how it works? Yes. Make sure not to reference anything said here to keep it simple, except for like an offhand way that it'll seem retroactively logical to your future self, i.e. you right now, if for no other reason than it'd be boring as hell to rehash it. Yeah, that sounds about right, but what do I know? You're the time guy after all. Luckily, I won't have to participate in these trades this time around. Does luck actually matter? Oh. That's how you pronounce that. Oh. Is this a flash? Okay, hold up. After this, then I'll do the thing. End year 2. Remove disc 1. Is there supposed to be music here? Insert disc 2. Disc 2 missing. Oh, good. There's no more of it. Well, we did it, guys. We're done. We read all of Homestuck because they didn't make a second disc. That's good. We're free. Homestuck's over. So anyway, one time I was on college campus and I was hanging out with my friend, and we were walking around the so there's a section of UT campus where there's just like a green area. It's like the lawn. I think it was like the west lawn. It's been a bit. Anyway, and and there was some dudes playing frisbee, and the frisbee like lands next to my feet, and as you do when you're a cool kid, I picked it up, right? And they were like, throw it here, and I was like, yeah. You know, they did that gesture. They didn't like say throw it here because it's just expected that you will, right? So I attempted to throw it, and I swear to God, all right, hold up. So away from Mr. Bucket, over here. All right, so like I'm standing there. I'm not yellow. I'm gonna be this one. This is back when I had a mohawk too, so I'm gonna draw the mohawk because I was super cool back then, and I had eyes. I don't anymore. Anyway, I was standing there with my massive cock, and they were like over here, right, with their butt face, apparently, and they're like, throw it here, man, and I was like, sure, here it comes. And I'm standing here with my friend, and she's just like, throw it, Colin. And I'm like, you got it, everyone who's involved in this conversation. It's just like I've seen in everything I've ever watched. Let me just throw it over to you. Whew, bonk. Yeah, it just is like, he was like, thanks. And then yeah. You forgot to draw your massive cock. What do you think this line is? And he did a sick flip? No, there's no sick flips done. Alright, we're going to go and click onto this page and go and just save this here. Delete and delete. Paste. There we go. Alright, cool. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm sorry, we didn't realize you have one leg. No. It's just, it's layered, you know? It's just that there's my third leg is like running down that pant leg with the other one. Did he dab? No, this is before dabbing was a thing. Thank God. Gotta save this. Stick around for a minute. We're gonna do Hollow Knight, and I think you'll enjoy it because it's a good game, which you can enjoy with your face eyes. Look at this. I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes. BRB. What's next? We're going to do Hollow Knight. We'll be back. BRB. Does it imply that we have other eyes? Yes. Yes, it does. Hey, I'm back. Are you guys? You should be. Hey. Hi. I'm gonna stop and start stream real quick, and the reason for that is because that way when I upload it onto YouTube, people who don't want to watch Hollow Knight don't have to, and the people who want to watch Homestuck can, and vice versa. Or whatever the order was supposed to be for that. Anyway, give me half a second. Stream's going to go dead, and then I'll be right back. Okay? Cool? Cool? All right. BRB. What? 1 sec.